Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Monday, April 14th of 2025. I'm Stasia Blake. And tonight in the headlines, the government of Grenada and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia sign air service agreement for international commercial air transport services. Ghanaian woman identified as Lillian Ose Bonsu arrested as investigation into the collapsed Creators Alliance investment scheme gains momentum. Grenada Cooperative Nutmeg Association increased the price of green nutmeg as an incentive for farmers, while regionally, tariff war threatens Barbados' foreign reserves. Internationally, landmark antitrust trial could force Mark Zuckerberg to sell Instagram and WhatsApp. And coming up in sports, WICB Regional Under 15 bowls off tomorrow with windwards facing leewards. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. An air service agreement signed Monday between the government of Grenada and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia establishes a framework for international commercial air transport services, promoting greater connectivity, tourism, trade, and investment between the two nations. The details in this report from Chrislina John.
The signing of this air service agreement marked a significant step in strengthening diplomatic ties between Grenada and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and expanding international connectivity. The agreement was officially signed this morning in Doha, Qatar, by Prime Minister and Minister for Civil Aviation, Dickon Mitchell, and His Excellency the President of the General Authority of Civil Aviation, Mr. Abdulaziz bin Abdullah Al Duwalish. The signing followed discussions between His Excellency the Vice President of Air Transport and International Cooperation, the Director of the Bilateral Agreement Department, and other members of the technical team from Grenada and Saudi Arabia. This air service agreement establishes a framework for international commercial air transport services, promoting greater connectivity, tourism, trade, and investment. It also aims to regulate administrative and operational provisions, traffic rights, tariffs, code sharing, and other aspects of air travel, such as safety and security between the two signatory countries. Prime Minister Mitchell hailed the agreement as a pivotal step in Grenada's efforts to expand its global aviation network and open new markets for tourism and business. The Prime Minister added that the agreement reflects Grenada's commitment to diversifying our international partnerships while creating new opportunities for economic growth, cultural exchanges, and tourism development. Senior representative from the Ministry of Civil Aviation, Marlon Carter, explained that the agreement lays the framework for how international aviation will be conducted between countries that are parties to the agreement.
Benefits is that these agreements govern the rights of airlines that are designated by the parties, and also they take into consideration the reassurances of security, safety, tariff, tariffs, and various other aspects that allow airlines to comfortably provide services to each other's countries. They also take into consideration code-sharing agreements. So by way of an air services agreement, countries can have direct or a bit of an indirect means of providing these services if they choose to do direct flights or by code-share agreements.
This air service agreement supports the deepening of diplomatic relations between Grenada and Saudi Arabia across multiple sectors. It also positions Grenada as a premier destination for travelers from that side of the world seeking a unique experience. Christina John, GBN News.
A major breakthrough tonight in the region-wide investigation into the collapsed Creators Alliance investment scheme.
There's been a major breakthrough in the region-wide investigation into the collapsed Creators Alliance investment scheme. A woman believed to be one of the group's top operatives has been arrested in Grenada. Identified only as Lillian, the Ghanaian national was taken into custody last Tuesday at the Maurice Bishop International Airport while attempting to flee the island. She's been charged with money laundering and was denied bail in court on Friday. She's been remanded to the Richmond Hill prison and is expected to reappear before a St. George's magistrate in the coming weeks. Well, according to online reports, Lillian operated as a lead recruiter for Creators Alliance, a platform that promised high returns for watching and sharing videos online. Creators Alliance has been labeled a pyramid-style scheme that relied on constant recruitment. The Ghanaian national also allegedly acted as a local crypto broker, exchanging cash for Bitcoin to funnel funds into the platform. Victims have revealed that she warned members not to contact authorities, threatening that they'd be forced to return their earnings if they did. When contacted on Monday, officials from the Financial Intelligence Unit declined to comment on this development, citing an active investigation. And while the Royal Grenada Police Force confirmed the arrest of an African woman, officials have still declined to release further details at this time. Meanwhile, regional reports are that authorities across the Eastern Caribbean, including St. Lucia, Antigua, Barbados, and St. Vincent, are working together to trace stolen funds and to dismantle the remaining network. Investigators are also looking into possible links to fraudulent activity in the United Kingdom, where fake government letters were used to delay withdrawals. The platform's collapse on the 2nd of April has left over 1,500 Grenadian investors and thousands more across the region facing devastating financial losses. This arrest marks the most significant development in the case as regional efforts intensify to bring those responsible to justice. Tony Julian, GBN News.
Orlando Mulford, who was recently nabbed by Grenada police in Carriacou, made his court appearance in St. Vincent and the Grenadines Serious Offences Court today in connection with the 2021 killing. Due to the indictable nature of the charge, he was not required to enter a plea and was remanded into custody at His Majesty's prison. The matter was adjourned to May the 5th, 2025. The 30-year-old, who is from the same community as his victim, was handed over to the SVG police and officially charged for the April 9th, 2021 shooting death of 19-year-old Dale Micey Hooper. Hooper was fatally shot multiple times around 7 p.m. on that date and died on the scene. Grenada police are being lauded for their collaboration that led to Mulford's arrest. Meanwhile, a News Today report states that one of the 3 persons charged by police with conspiracy to commit non-capital murder in the case involving reputed gangster Skippy, whose real name is Floyd Harlem Francois of Mount Rich St. Patrick, has been granted bail. 28-year-old Jelani Husbands of Belmont St. George was granted bail in the sum of EC $75,000 with 2 sureties. Skippy was killed in a shooting incident at a village shop on February the 5th. According to the New Today report, the other 2 suspects, 29-year-old Overland Benjamin of Guava State St. John and Akeem McQueen, 26-year-old of Grandin St. George, will have to make their own bail requests. This is news at 7. Coming up, small business operator believes she's treated unfairly after her karaoke business was shut down. Stay with us for the details.
Are you looking to further your education but need financial support? Arise Credit Union is here to help. With our educational loan, you can pursue your dreams. Whether you're working and studying, taking professional online courses, or engaging in full-time education, we've got you covered. Our flexible repayment options and competitive interest rates provide the right support for you on this journey. Visit Arise Credit Union. Apply today, take control today, and own your own education.
GRENDEC Community Partnership Initiative.
On behalf of Netball Grenada, we want to say a special thank you for the contribution made. We are certain that the contribution that had been given would be put into good use and we would bring home great results.
GRENDEC, energizing our community.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Agritech Limited Grenada is your one-stop shop for all your farming needs. We provide seeds and seedlings, pesticides, fertilizers, irrigation and water management systems, veterinary products, and a wide range of agricultural products and implements. Our staff is knowledgeable and ready to serve you. Call us on 435-9677 or 440-4460 or visit us in Happy Hill, St. George. We are open Monday to Saturday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sundays, 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. Agritech Limited Grenada. Come grow with us. Need to install or repair your plumbing? We've got you covered. Whether you're setting up a new washing machine, replacing a leaking faucet, or fixing that pesky dripping pipe, the Plumbing Supply Store is your go-to place in Grenada. We offer a wide range of plumbing products to make both new installations and maintenance a breeze. Our shelves are stocked with top quality products including pressure and waste fittings. And if you've been struggling with blocked drains, have you heard of Melt? This powerful drain-on blocker liquid is a game changer, designed to prevent and clear blockages, making it ideal for hairdressers dealing with clogged wash sinks. We also carry a wide selection of repair kits and replacement parts to bring new life to all plumbing fixtures. Visit us today on the Woodlands Main Road or call 444-1377 for expert advice, top-notch products, and a warm welcome. At the Supply Store, we do everything plumbing.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. The board of the Grenada Cooperative Nutmeg Association has increased the price of green nutmegs for farmers. As of today, April 14th, farmers who sell nutmegs to the association began receiving $3.50 per pound, an additional 50 cents on every pound of produce. That's according to a notice published in the April 11th edition of the Government Gazette. There were no changes to the number 1, 2, or 3 grade of maize, which are $9, $5, and $3 EC, respectively. Wayne George, chairman of the board, explained that the increase follows a March 28th decision made by the board to incentivize farmers, especially those affected by Hurricane Beryl, to go back to farms and harvest greater numbers. Quote, "This is our way of motivating them to return to farms because a lot of them are not motivated since the passage of the hurricane," said George. According to the medium-term economic and fiscal strategy report, which provides a comprehensive framework integrating Grenada's macroeconomic context, medium-term outlook, strategic priorities, fiscal objectives, and associated risks. Following the devastation caused by Hurricane Beryl in July 2024, there was significant damage to cocoa, nutmeg, bananas, vegetables, and other economic tree crops. With declines in the latter part of 2024, the government provided financial relief and other economic support to farmers affected by the hurricane in an effort to kickstart the recovery process. Through various recovery initiatives, the expectation is that the agriculture sector will return to some level of normalcy in the medium term. One such initiative is the rehabilitation and replanting of 150 acres of nutmeg and other spices under the World Bank Government of Grenada Food Security Project. As part of this effort, nutmeg farmers will receive income support for land clearing, as well as access to planting materials, fertilizers, and technical assistance. Small business owner in Beauséjour, St. George is speaking out after her weekly karaoke event was shut down despite years of following proper procedures. The woman, who has been operating in the area for over a decade, believes the decision was unfair and is calling on the Royal Grenada Police Force to review the matter. Rena Pierre-Thomas has more.
For over 10 years, Latoya Richardson has operated her small business in the community of Beauséjour, St. George. 4 years ago, she added a weekly karaoke event every Thursday night from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m., an initiative aimed at bringing entertainment to the area and boosting her income. Richardson says she always received the necessary permission from the Royal Grenada Police Force and abided by the regulations. But everything changed after one female resident who moved into the Chinese low-income housing nearby started complaining.
All these people in this building 4C, go right up. They're not complaining about the karaoke, and all these people in this building already, they signed the petition to say yes, the karaoke is not affecting them. And the lady with the problem, she lives all the way to building 3, and her apartment is way at the back. Started the karaoke. It was really good for the residents because there's nothing going on around here, and everybody would turn out. Even people from other places will come to the karaoke. Eventually, my karaoke gets shut down because of who she associating with.
She said officers began showing up to shut down the event, only to leave after realizing she had proper authorization. Eventually, her applications for permission was consistently denied. Richardson believes this is due to the female complainant's personal ties to a high-ranking officer within the RGPF. Unable to maintain her business without the added income from karaoke nights, Richardson says she was forced to abandon her shop and find a regular job to survive.
Yes, I feel victimized because there's other residents that live there, and only this particular woman, because they have power. She has a lot of power. Yes, I had several meetings with Mr. Vanny Cohen. The last conversation I had with him was sometime in January, which he said he would do an assessment and he would get back to me before the 16th of January. Up to date, I hasn't get a phone call or respond, and I've been reaching out to him. He was avoiding me. It's been unfair to me because there's other places in my community. As you're coming in there, there's a shop, everybody does play music. And for me, I cannot even play music in my own shop. My karaoke is how I used to survive, pay my bills and do everything. And now I have to go back and look for a job because my business is falling apart.
Now, several residents, including those living in the Chinese low-income housing, are coming forward in support of the business owner, calling on the police to investigate the matter fairly. Residents are appealing to the relevant authorities to reconsider the decision and restore what they describe as a vibrant and safe social activity in their community.
My little lime, enjoy myself. Sometimes I bring down my daughter. We sing a little something. There's a lot of voice rusty. I can't sing it, but we could do something. Everybody come as a community, get to know each other. So then, why is that problem? Just stop that. And not to say it's every day, once a week. Come on.
I really think this is unfair, and if she have an issue, she could literally talk to the tire. It's not a problem. But to me, I just see this as somebody just abusing the poor.
The neighbor next side me, that same lady are complaining about karaoke. Man, that noise will affect me. The noise will affect me is she husband and she boyfriend are praying downstairs for 12 until after 3 in the morning. But the karaoke in a whole to affect the neighborhood.
So we're asking the relevant authority to do things appropriate by law, and we as a community saying the time has come that we need to speak out.
And I don't understand why the karaoke stopped. Every time I pass asking her what's going on with the karaoke, and she say the karaoke stopped, and I enjoy the karaoke. I don't see no reason for the karaoke to stop. It's once a week, it's not for the whole night, it's not for the whole day.
LaToya Richardson has since gained 2 pages worth of signatures from residents living in the housing unit, saying that they have no issue with the event, but rather they enjoy it. GBN reached out to the head of the Community Relations Department, Inspector John, on the matter and was told that a response will be given once she related the matter to the relevant officers in charge. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
St. George Park has been named Festival Village for the duration of St. Mark's Day celebrations. Christina John attended the celebrations and filed this report.
The St. Mark's Festival officially kicked off on Sunday under the theme Keeping Our Community Spirit Alive in 2025. Vice President of the St. Mark Organization for Development, Fossil Charles, said in keeping with this year's theme, they will be embarking on a drive to revive some of the inactive groups in the communities and, where possible, facilitate the creation of new ones.
Of this year's festival is the bold step we have taken to name St. George Park as the Festival Village. This would facilitate efficiency in coordination and logistics, which would increase our ability to execute a high-quality festival. This means that apart from tonight's activity and the Reservoir Jam, all other activities will be held at the park. So please take note.
Highlighting some of SMOD's achievement over the past year, Charles said they were able to assist young talents in the parish, including Little Miss Grenada and a young soca artist. The organization also started a project that will see the rebranding of the festival, assisted with meals in schools in the parish, and provided school supplies for the less fortunate. The vice president shared some of the organization's future plans.
I truly believe that the challenges we face in this parish stem from low economic activities due to limited employment opportunities. In this regard, we would engage with the business community to discuss the creation of business enterprises that would raise employment and generate income and revenue. We will work closely with our parliamentary rep and the NDC caretaker in establishing a community park and a disaster response operations center in our parish.
The 2025 St. Mark's Festival was officially declared open by Parliamentary Representative Clarice Modeste.
Compliment St. Mark Organization for Development for their resilience, for the fact that what they have stuck to it all the years, and sometimes it has fluctuated on and off, good, better, not so good, but they have stuck to it, and we're expecting a lot of good things to happen. So congratulations.
St. Mark's Organization for Development is one of the parish-based organizations supported by the Grenada Cultural Foundation, whose chief executive officer is Livingston Nelson.
I must also let you know that the Grenada Cultural Foundation is charged with the responsibility of working with parish-based organizations. And what we do, whatsoever activity that is here, that is being undertaken by the organization, we give them the support. But before I go, final appeal, I encouraging you, the only how you can make smarter, a responsible and a successful organization if you join hands with the organizers and put your shoulders to the wheel to ensure that things get done.
The calendar of events for this year's celebrations include 2 days of sporting activities on Sunday, April 20th and Tuesday, April 22nd, featuring an athletics meet and a cricket and football final, and a community night dubbed In Your Yard on Thursday, April 24th, highlighting various fun-filled community activities. The 2-week celebrations culminate during the weekend of Saturday, April 26th, with a heritage and cultural night and a family night on Sunday, April 27th. Christina John, GBN News.
25 young men from Carriacou embark on maritime careers through specialized training. More in this report from Rena Pierre Thomas.
25 young men from Carriacou has taken their first step into maritime careers after successfully completing a week-long training course in standards of training, certification, and watchkeeping. The training held on the Sister Isle was facilitated by the Coastal and Offshore Maritime Training Institute based in Trinidad and Tobago. Among the facilitators was Captain George Alexis, who applauded the participants and highlighted the region's deep-rooted history in seafaring. He noted that the initiative provides a critical gateway for young people to enter the maritime sector with confidence and professionalism.
What I've done is the very first step in entering the seafaring tradition, profession, the very first step. It's a long road, lots of opportunities. Right now, the world is short of seafarers. Last count, 120,000 short of seafarers. We have an opportunity for people from the Caribbean to now step out and get these opportunities.
The program was coordinated by the Division of Youth within the Ministry of Carriacou and Deputy Martinic Affairs. Permanent Secretary Leon Wall-Perrott emphasized that the initiative is part of a broader plan to address youth unemployment on the Sister Isles.
The initiative, I think, is very important as we try to curb youth unemployment and really organize our young men to step out into a field that is very rewarding. I have a lot of friends in Grenada who I know work on cruise ship. They're captains on a lot of boats and that sort of thing. And it's a very prosperous profession. So I just want to encourage you to take it a step further. Sometimes we receive those training and we sit on it and we don't go forward with it. Take it a step further and please make sure that you make it a rewarding something for yourself and your families.
Each participant was awarded a certificate at the end of the course, officially marking the beginning of what is hoped will be a fruitful journey in the maritime industry. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
And coming up, new Secretary General of York Corps Shirley Botchway has pledged to advance Commonwealth values in a divided world. More news to come. Stay with us.
Grenada, get ready for the most anticipated kids event on Saturday, 19th April, Easter Saturday.
They not like us.
It's the Easter Kids Extravaganza.
Easter Kids Extravaganza.
Mon Rouge playing field, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Enjoy rides, slides, obstacle courses, rock climb, bouncy castle, go-kart, and much, much more.
Mom, I love this.
Then from 6 p.m. we move stateside for special performances. Come see the mind-blowing illusions and mesmerizing dancers from the overseas acts. Soca performances from Guana, Shekwan, Black Barbie, and Young Man. Admission kids only $5, adults $10. Parents, guardians, get the kids ready. Easter Saturday, Mon Rouge playing field. Something no kid wanna miss. It's the Easter Kids Extravaganza.
Tracksuit, water bottle, sneakers. It's time. Let's get ready to join us on the road this year for Quad Bank's annual Pump It Up Family Fun Walk. Tell your family and friends, and let's get moving towards a healthier lifestyle. Carriacou, come out in your numbers on Sunday, April 6th from 4 p.m. as we pump it up from Alexis Food Store's car park to the Hillsborough Tennis Court. On Sunday, May 4th, the action is on the mainland. We're hitting the road at 4 p.m. from Mon Rouge Playing Field to the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Registration ends on May 2nd or while stocks last. So get your packages today. Individual packages cost $20. For groups of 3 or more, packages cost $15 each. Proceeds go towards the Princess Royal Hospital in Carriacou. Visit our website for more details. See you on the road for
Welcome home. ACB Speed Start, Manage, Expand. Don't call me small. I'm dreaming big. I'm gonna have it all. ACB Speed Start, Manage, Expand. Taking on all my competition. Got the whole bag's attention. 0919 or visit us at acbonline.com to learn more. Start, manage, expand your business today.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet? Yes, multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, fully 1 week. Nah, telling you. You them boss, Dragon. Hello. You see that? About 10, let them make a hard day, man. Me a 38, man. But you are 92. Yeah. You need the number 1 run, man. Oh, man, what is that easy? No, what? Nice. Yeah. Number 1. Ah, yeah, me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number 1 rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
How am I supposed to finish cooking like this? I wonder if climate change is behind all these water shortages. Time to think about the future. It's really time to invest in a proper water storage tank, you know. What water tanks you guys have available?
We have 450 gallons for a family of 3, 800 gallons for a family of 5, and 1,000 gallons for a family of 7. Purchasing any of these tanks will ensure that you have enough water stored.
Don't be like me and wait until you're out of water. Be smart. Be prepared. Invest in a proper water storage tank today.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Guelph. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
New Commonwealth Secretary General, Your Corps Shirley Botchway, has pledged to advance the organization's values in a divided world. The former Ghanaian Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration assumed office as Secretary General of the Commonwealth recently, pledging to advance the values of the Commonwealth Charter at a time of growing global tensions and shifting alliances. Botchway succeeds Patricia Scotland, whose 9-year term ended in March. Speaking at the Commonwealth Secretariat's headquarters in London, the Secretary General acknowledged the scale of the challenges confronting the world.
The world we woke up to today is unlike any we have seen in the lifetimes of many of our 2.7 billion people. The consequences of lower economic growth, increased defense expenditures, and the frayed multilateralism will affect our pockets directly. Increase unemployment and poverty, reduce social protection, and weaken our resilience to shocks, whether climate or economic.
The Secretary General highlighted the power of Commonwealth unity in uncertain times.
The challenges we face are real and serious, but together we are more than equal to them. Sustained by the values that bind us: democracy, good governance, peace, human rights, and equal opportunity for all, we will build a future in which opportunity, dignity, and prosperity are within reach for all.
The Secretary General vowed to revitalize trade, investment, and connectivity across the Commonwealth, describing it as a pathway to industrial development, productivity, and inclusive growth.
By seeing the Commonwealth market as a key to expanding industrialization, trade, and services for all our countries, industrialized or developing, big or small, we can unlock extraordinary opportunities, driving prosperity, creating jobs, and lifting up communities.
Born in Accra, Shirley Botchway was appointed by leaders at the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Samoa on the 25th of October 2024. She's the first African woman, the second African overall, to lead the association of 56 countries, which make up a third of the world's population and more than a quarter of the United Nations membership. Stay with us. We'll have sports and international news right after the break.
Attention all divers, snorkelers, and underwater enthusiasts. Effective May 15th, 2025, all visitors to the renowned Mullinair Underwater Sculpture Park will be required to pay a small fee of US $3.50 or EC $10 per person. These fees are essential to support the ongoing maintenance and repairs of the sculptures, as well as the development of new features to ensure the park remains a world-class attraction. Payment can be made through the Grenada Tourism Authority's online payment portal, available on the Pure Grenada website, www.puregrenada.com. We thank you for your support in enhancing this extraordinary underwater product. This announcement is brought to you by the Grenada Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, dedicated to protecting and conserving Grenada's resources for the enjoyment of all.
Get ready for the most anticipated kids event on Saturday, 19th April, Easter Saturday. It's the Easter Kids Extravaganza.
Easter Kids Extravaganza.
Baton Rouge Plain Field, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Enjoy rides, slides, obstacle courses, rock climb, bouncy castle, go-kart, and much, much more.
Mom, I love this.
Then from 6 p.m., we move stateside for special performances. Come see the mind-blowing illusions and and mesmerizing dancers from the overseas acts. Soca performances from Guana, Shaquan, Black Barbie, and Young Man. Admission kids only $5, adults $10. Parents, guardians, get the kids ready. Easter Saturday, Monroe's playing field. Something no kid wanna miss. It's the Easter Kids Extravaganza.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians. From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Good evening, sports fans. Southside Legends are the winner of the SBL Super League. They swept the best-of-3 series 2-0 against SGU All-Stars. They wrapped up the series Saturday night with an 80-76 victory. Jonathan Williams led the scoring with 28 points. This after leading all scorers with 32 points in Game 1. They won Game 1 92-66. Jonathan Williams was also the finals MVP. Michael Checkley was the most defensive player. The Spartans finished in 3rd place. The WICB Under-15 tournament bowls off tomorrow in Antigua, with Windwards playing the Leeward Islands. 2 Grenadians are on the Windward squad. They are Jamie Wickham and Jeremy Edwards. Manager Johnson Richardson has expressed full confidence in the team.
Well, the squad is a well-balanced squad. In fact, we have the captain in Jeshan Joseph from Dominica. He's been playing for the last 3 years. So that's his 3rd year under 15. We also have Jordan Charles from St. Vincent. He too has been playing for the last 3 years. Very experienced off spinner. And we have Dylan John, who also played for the last 3 years. So there's a nice mix, of experience and of course new players. And hopefully they can bring their experience to bear and give us the kind of result that we're looking for, in that tournament.
The 6 regional teams will battle it out across 5 thrilling rounds of 50-over cricket at 4 historic venues: Coolidge Cricket Ground, Sir Vivian Richards Stadium, Antigua Recreation Ground, and Libertad Sports Ground. It's all to play for, as the team with the most points at the end of the tournament will be crowned champions. The Premier Youth Tournament is a crucial stepping stone for the next generation of West Indies cricket stars. 3 Grenadians have been selected onto a provisional squad of 20 in preparation for the Winlot WICB Under-19 cricket competition. The squad will assemble at a subsequent date sometime in St. Vincent and the Grenadines in preparation for the final 14, which will head off to St. Kitts. The 3 players are Kirsten Murray, Kirk Murray, and Cleavon Bartholomew. The team was selected from the recently ended Winlot WICB Under-19. The championships came to an end on Sunday, April the 13th, with the 6th and final round of matches at Progress Park, where Grenada defeated St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and at Tantine Playing Field, where champions Dominica squeezed past St. Lucia by 6 runs. Grenada finished in 2nd position. And that's what's been happening in the world of sports. Now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. As the United States and China continue to exchange blows in a tariff war on goods traded between the two, an economist predicts that increased prices on imports to Barbados could eat into the country's foreign exchange reserves and drive up the cost of providing services. Professor of Economics and Deputy Principal of the University of the West Indies at Cave Hill, Winston Moore, says if Barbados begins to experience significant price increases on imports because of steep U.S. imported tariffs on goods from countries like China, this would result in a faster drawdown on the island's foreign reserves on any type of imports from the U.S. In an interview with CBC News, he pointed to Barbados' trade deficit with the U.S., importing around $700 million worth of goods during 2023 to 2024, while exporting approximately $50 million worth. Barbados, like most countries, is facing a 10% baseline tax on all of its exports to the U.S., but Professor Moore believes the country ought to be concerned about the impact of its imports on the provision of services, because as U.S. tariffs are applied to goods coming from abroad, the prices of goods will affect the service sector.
If we're spending over $700 million US to import goods into Barbados, any change in the tariff for a portion of those goods is going to mean that that $700 million might go up to $800, might go up to $900 million unless we reduce our consumption. So it might either mean spending more foreign exchange, or it might mean reducing our consumption as well. Financial services sector, for example, if they are considering building a new head office, a lot of the inputs into that new head office might be imported from outside of Barbados, and therefore the costs that they might now see or they might now incur given this trade war might be higher. So it has impacts on say, a financial services company.
A trial in the landmark antitrust case against social media giant Meta is about to begin in Washington. The U.S. Competition and Consumer Watchdog alleges that Meta, which already owned Facebook, bought Instagram in 2012 and WhatsApp in 2014 for the purpose of eliminating competition, effectively giving itself a monopoly. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, reviewed and approved those acquisitions, but committed to monitor the outcomes. If the FTC wins the case, it could force Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg to sell off both Instagram and WhatsApp.
For more than a decade, Mark Zuckerberg and Sheryl Sandberg grew Meta into a behemoth. What started simply as Facebook became a social media empire. But the U.S. Federal Trade Commission says they built that empire by buying smaller upstarts to maintain their monopoly.
So the idea is that, Mark Zuckerberg perceived these competitive threats and sought to neutralize them by acquiring the companies, merging with them.
In 2012, the company bought photo-sharing app Instagram for $1 billion. It purchased the messaging service WhatsApp, reportedly for $19 billion 2 years later. At trial, Zuckerberg and Sandberg are expected to testify about those acquisitions. If Meta is found in violation of antitrust laws, Instagram could end up being spun off from Facebook's parent company.
And you might see competition between those two companies, and that might be good for consumers.
In a statement to the BBC, the company said the FTC's lawsuit against Meta defies reality, adding, "The evidence at trial will show what every 17-year-old in the world knows. Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp compete with Chinese-owned TikTok, YouTube, X, iMessage, and many others." The FTC filed its antitrust case against Meta during the first Trump administration. Now, ahead of the trial, the once frosty relationship between Zuckerberg and Trump has thawed. Zuckerberg has lobbied Trump to drop the FTC case, according to the Wall Street Journal, a report Meta didn't deny when approached by the BBC.
This is something that in any prior administration, Democrat or Republican, would have been front page news for days. But now it's happening out in the open.
FTC Commissioners Alvaro Bedoya and Rebecca Kelly Slaughter, both Democrats, were fired by Trump last month. As they sue to get their jobs back, they say Trump's push to remove them sent a message to those who remain on the commission.
So if they don't want to do a favor for his political allies, they're on the chopping block as well.
if the president told the FTC to drop the Meta lawsuit. Its current chair, appointed by Trump, has said he would, quote, obey lawful orders. Lily Jamali, BBC News, San Francisco.
Preliminary results have been announced in Gabon's first election since the 2023 military coup. The man who led that coup, Bruce Oligui Numa, was won with more than 90% of the vote. Following his victory, Numa spoke exclusively to Al Jazeera in his first international news interview, promising to restore dignity to the Gabonese people.
What's your promise to your people?
I will restore dignity to the people of Gabon and ensure that Gabon regains its nobility everywhere.
What is going to be your foreign policy? Your foreign policy. What is his foreign policy for Gabon?
We have a foreign policy. I intend to make it assertive. I work with everyone, with all the countries in the world, the United States, France, Russia, and China. And this has worked well during the transition. Throughout this foreign policy period, we have received 20 ambassadors, with 6 accredited here in Libreville. We have even had embassies open in Libreville, so our foreign policy is working very well. For instance, the United Kingdom's embassy has opened, India's embassy has opened in Libreville, and soon Serbia and the United Arab Emirates will open theirs. Additionally, we have secured 2 international positions, the role of Director General of the Agency for Aerial Navigation Safety in Africa and Madagascar, and the position of Gabon's representative to the OIF at the United Nations. This means that in 19 months, I have achieved a lot, and I have succeeded on all fronts. Not just me, but the people of Gabon have succeeded on all fronts.
One more question, Your Excellency. I'm sorry. One more question. People here in Gabon are putting a lot of hopes on you because they want a lot of things. They want electricity, they want prosperity, they want their wealth. They want to see themselves happy. Are you going to do that for them?
I'll give back to the people what they have given me, and everything that has been stolen from the people, I will return to them.
That's what's been happening around the region and the wider world today. For a recap of the night's top headlines, the government of Grenada and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia signed air service agreement for international commercial air transport services. Ghanaian woman identified as Lillian Osei-Bonsu arrested as investigation into the collapsed Creators Alliance investment scheme gains momentum. Grenada Cooperative Nutmeg Association increased the price of green nutmegs as an incentive for farmers. And in regional news, tariff war threatens Barbados' foreign reserves. While internationally, landmark antitrust trial could force Mark Zuckerberg to sell Instagram and WhatsApp. And in sports, WICB Regional Under-15 bowls off tomorrow with windwards facing leewards. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you for joining us this evening. We hope to see you again tomorrow night.